I don't know, guys. Are we gonna get the Bones Brigade Series 13 that we've all been waiting for about a year and a half? You're looking at the picture here. What are your thoughts on it? I do not love the colorway. It might be growing on me a bit, but it is a little disappointing. So we're gonna, talk shop. We're gonna, dish the drama and whatever, get into the gossip here of this series and why I think it might actually be legit. We have seen other colorways come out like this one here. I'm going to put up some pictures, guys, and you'll just see them as I talk about them. But that one was kind of like a rumored Series 13 colorway that was kind of flying around the internet for a while, and actually pretty rad colorway. And it's kind of cool to see the family, the Mountain family there as well. But that one ended up being not legit. So what do we get instead of all of those bright, vibrant colors from the 80s? We get, the MASH collection here. And so just on a side note on that, I think it's pretty funny. I'm going to put up the image as well here. But if you remember that show from the 70s and 80s, so somebody did up a little rendering here, including all of the decks attached to the MASH people. You can see that. Thought that one was kind of funny. Seen that one on Instagram, skateboard collecting. I'll give some props there. Skateboard collecting on Instagram there. Put that post up, which I thought was pretty funny. And so you guys, throughout this video, I'm going to put up some images. Again, I'm not 100% sure they're legit. I'm assuming they are. I'm not going to tag minus that because it's just kind of a rendition, a fun thing of what we've been seeing kind of floating around. But yeah, I'm not going to put store names up here that I feel like I found some stuff or rat out anybody that's put it up some posts because I don't know if it's like 100% legit yet. So we're just talking gossip here today. So let's just quickly go through. What I want to do is burn through this series here. I end up getting, talking about this stuff, and then I run out of space on my phone. I'm just using my iPhone here, and so I'm running out of space on it. So I got to burn through it quicker. So I'm going to put up Series 1. We'll blow through these, and then we'll talk Series 13 here. Series 1, pretty rad. Standout for me is the Tommy Guerrero there, pretty sick deck. All right, Series 2. To be honest, the standout for me on this one again is the Tommy Guerrero. You guys know I've had that one. It was super sick deck, and I wouldn't have let it go if I didn't have the Series 12 here. But the Pink Mountain's pretty tight as well. All right, Series 3. So guys, what I'll do too, if you feel like I'm blowing through these quickly, I'll attach them at the end of the video. You can pause it and look at them as much as you want. You can try to Google them as well. I actually had to do some digging to get some of these, especially the Series 1. But anyways, I'll put them at the end. The majority of these images are coming from bonesbrigade.com. I'll put the link in the description, and you guys can, again, you might have to Google them because they're in their archives, and that's what I had to do. If you go to the site directly, it can be hard to find them. So if you Google specific series, then you can go there and get into their archive somehow. It's kind of a workaround, but anyways, okay. So what series are we on again here? All right, 1, 2. Okay, so this is Series 3. Dig the Purple McGill in this one. I'll leave it there for one more second. We're going to punch over to Series 4. I dig the Series 4 here. It screams rock and roll to me. It's metal. It's raw. It's not like vibrant 80 colors, but I think it still works. And man, I think it's rock and roll. I think they would look killer in a barber shop or something like that, man. I would love that series. Wicked series. I'm going to leave it there. All right, so that was 4. 5 we're on now. This is by far one of my favorite series. I love the McGill here. I'd love to get a shovel nose McGill like that and get that on my wall. The Hawk I definitely want. That Guerrero is so sick. So many good decks. Just a side note, that cab there, that's the Vert. So Bats and Bones or Dragon and Bats, whatever you want to say. That's the Vert version of it. Where mine, same colorway, but that's the Street. So different deck. The Vert was part of the Bones Brigade series. This was not. This was an independent reissue release that came out. So it wasn't part of the Bones Brigade series. So different shape. All right. So that was 5. Into 6. This is such a killer colorway. I mean, I had that pink Lance Mountain. I want that Hawk so bad. I'm not a lover of this green, but I think the pink on the green works really well. The Guerrero's tight. The Mullen's tight there. And again, so the Series 1 Mullen was blue. This one is blue. But the chest pieces in Series 1 are black. The chest pieces in this one are obviously gold. Yeah, all right. So that's Series 5, 6. Here we are, Series 7. This one does not do a lot for me, to be honest. I think the V8 is kind of cool, and there was a V8 that sold on eBay, like an OG V8, for something like 15 or 16 grand, something crazy. But anyways, it's kind of cool. Otherwise, we got the original graphics here from McGill and Hawk and stuff. I don't know. This doesn't do as much for me. I'm not blown away by that one. Okay, so that was, and then we get into Series 8 here. And again, this one does not do a lot for me. I think the mountain's pretty sick. The claw is pretty cool as well. I like the graphic of the iron gate on the Tommy G that I have here, but it's just, I'm not a big natty guy. And you guys know I had that cab and I let it go as well. I do think the mutt's pretty cool on there. All right, so Series 9, there's some good decks in here. There's some good colors in here. I think the whites throw me off for the Mullen and the Lance Mountain. I would prefer something else. I'm just not big into the whites. But obviously that Hawk is sick and the McGill is sick. Happy that I have my Hawk up there. All right, so that was, Series 9. This is Series 10. This is a nice looking series as well. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the Rodney Mullen there just because it's the natty. But the other colorways, I don't love the Hawk either. And the band, this, okay, I mean, yeah. Anyways, pretty much the McGill, Guerrero, and Lance do it for me in this one. Series 11, we get into this one, all natty. I've had these guys, so when I started collecting, it was at the back end of Series 10. And I started to actually get some decks in Series 11. I couldn't find anything else, so the only thing I could really get my hands on was the Series 11. So I had the McGill, the Guerrero, the Mountain, and a couple Hawks, and I got rid of those to get all of my Series 12 decks. And so that's what I did. The natties didn't do a lot for me. Now, in saying that, they did look a lot better in your hand. So yeah, when you've seen them in person, they were pretty sweet. Series 12, you guys know what we have here. Got them on my wall, and we are working through them in the other videos, which I will be eventually getting back to. So again, sorry for the stall on. So, and then here we are with the MASH series again. So why do I think that this one's actually legit? Because on the Facebook pages, there was a store owner that asked a gentleman who posted it, hey, are you a store owner? Because we're not supposed to be releasing these images until the first part of April. And so that sounds to me like quite a few store owners got this marketing material. Now, somebody said maybe it's an April Fool and they're giving them out to everybody to see what happens, and then they're gonna, actually bring out a different colorway. I don't know. I'm sure that they're committed to this. I don't know why they would do that. But anyways, so this stuff is getting out there. Also, the same individual actually knew some number counts. So the number of the Series 12, everything started to get quite a bit higher as far as the amount that were in the runs. And that kind of bugged a lot of people because it seemed like it overwhelmed the marketplace. Again, this is all about money, and that's probably why we're seeing a Series 13 as well. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's more money in the bank, right? As a collector, though, it's cool to get the different colorways as well. So we're happy to see it. I just, again, wish it was a different colorway. But on the note of numbers, the one gentleman said that for the Hawk, it's going to be about 25, and the Hawks definitely have the most runs. And then from there, the rest of them are going to be anywhere between 900 to 1200. Is that legit? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Now, the other thing that makes me think that it could be legit, again, I'm not going to say who it was because I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but one of the members of the Bones Brigade actually had a run in their stories showing it, saying he was stoked for it to drop. So that's another indicator for me. Then finally, I'm just going to show you an image here from a store. I want to get to it myself so I can... and I've cut out the name and stuff, so I'll have the image up here showing that it is from a store. I don't attach the store name, but it's saying pre-orders go live on April 5th. And again, we can see in the marketing material there that for the drop on June 28th, it looks like. And so we'll see what happens, guys. I don't know. Again, leave your comments in the thing. Do you dig the MASH colorway? Let me just pull that up again because I think it's so funny. As I mentioned before, what I'll do, or if I didn't mention, I mentioned it in another take, I'm going to just leave all of the series so you guys can check them out at the end. Again, I'll tag Bones Brigade in the description. But let me know what you think of this series. Are you going to buy it? Are you going to leave this one? If you're just starting to get into collecting, this probably is a good opportunity for you to get your hands on some, get them at retail. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm just excited that they're, still going to be putting some out. I just wish that McGill was a shovel versus another bottlenose. All right, guys. Peace out. Thanks again. Comment. Let me know your thoughts and share the love. All right. Peace out, guys. Cheers.